And he was praying. I had to pour water for him. He's making wudu, and he's praying. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's praying like Jesus. And I said, bro, like, do you know you guys pray like what?
Assalamualaikum Sobat Almira. Kisah setiap orang untuk menjemput hidayah dari Allah memang berbeda-beda, salah satunya datang dari seorang pria berkebangsaan Romania ini. Dia bernama Gabriel Al Roomani yang lahir pada tahun 1983 di Romania. Gabriel merupakan seorang Kristen Katolik yang dimana Kristen itu dia dapatkan dari keluarganya. Seluruh keluarganya merupakan Kristen Katolik yang taat.
I could say that from a very young age I was influenced in believing in God, mostly due to my grandma. And she was a very practicing Catholic, and I spent a lot of time with her. And I used to go on the way to school, stop at church, pray, take any of the kids that were walking with me to school. Like, I would force them, you have to come pray. It was like a whole movement in my neighborhood, you know. And then going back home, I used to, again, go to church. Every time I crossed the street, I used to cross myself. Every time I crossed by a church, it was quite practicing. So I was reading the Bible. It was not just doing it, like I was attending classes. And my family were quite surprised that at such a young age I have such a dedication. My grandma, of course, she was very happy. She was like, you gotta be a priest.
Gabriel merupakan Kristen yang taat, bahkan keluarganya pun menginginkan dia kelak menjadi seorang pendeta. Dia menguasai Alkitab secara luas atas apa yang ia pelajari selama ini. Namun semakin dia mempelajari tentang kekristenan yang sesungguhnya, entah kenapa semakin dia mempelajari dia mendapatkan keraguan di dalam hatinya. Keraguan itu ia dapatkan ketika berdiskusi dengan seorang temannya di kampus yang bernama Kamal, yang mana dia merupakan seorang Muslim.
I think the first time I had a serious doubt was a discussion that I had with my Bosnian friend Kamal. I remember going for a football match. It was summer and we're driving and we're just talking. We used to talk a lot about these things and argue. And I remember he got upset and he's like, look, he's like, do you really believe that Jesus is the Son of God? Like, do you really believe he's the Son? Even though I've been asked the question many times. But that one time, I felt a doubt. And actually, my fitra didn't resonate with that. So for the first time, I have to be honest with myself and with someone else. In my mind, I paused and I think, wait a second. Like, what's going on here? Something's not right. I need to learn more. And it's a funny incident because I was pushing, he was pushing. I mean, I was trying to take him away from his practice and he was trying to get me closer to God. I remember one thing, that he never gave up salah, namaz. He would always pray. No matter where we are, it doesn't matter. It's salah time, prayer. We're like walking in downtown. We're going to dance. We're in the dance. Okay, we go outside. He said, come. Time. So I would wait for him, make sure he finished, so no one comes and no one bothers him. The first thing I'm seeing is, wait a second, why is he doing it? And second of all, I was observing how he's doing it. Naturally, I had to ask him. I said, bro, we're dancing, we're chilling, we're doing this, going there, but you're praying. I felt there's a contradiction. He said no. He said, because I know what I'm doing is wrong, and this is the correct door to God, and I cannot close this door. And that made me think. Actually, I felt jealous, to be honest, in my own practice, because I said, I'm not as committed as he is, yet I feel I'm on the truth.
Dia sering menemani temannya sholat, bahkan di sela kesibukan duniawinya, kenapa temannya selalu tepat waktu untuk sholat. Di dalam pikirannya, apa yang dia lakukan? Kenapa mungkin temannya bisa melakukan hal seperti itu? Tetapi ketika Gabriel sering menemani sholatnya, dia teringat sesuatu di dalam ajaran agamanya.
Was that I was reading the Bible, and the description of the prayer of the prophets in the Bible is the way he prays, by falling on his face, basically, right? That's what they describe as it. It's funny because even the Romanians would make fun of the way the Turks pray. They say they fall on their face. But that's exactly how the Bible describes the prophets. And Prophet Jesus himself in the Garden of Gethsemane, he fell on his face to pray to God. So I knew these things. So somehow, even though I've seen him, I've studied it all my life, it never connected.
Suatu waktu dia memberanikan diri untuk menanyakan suatu hal pada temannya tersebut. Namun jawaban dari temannya itu sangat mengejutkan dia, bahwa jawaban yang dilontarkan temannya itu dia benarkan. Justru jawaban itu semakin menambahkan keraguan dia terhadap agamanya.
It's morning, Fajr time. We're in Toronto, Canada. We went to buy a car, and we were waiting outside of my dad's place. And it was Fajr time, and he was praying. I had to pour water for him. He's making wudu, and he's praying. I'm sitting there, I'm like, he's praying like Jesus. And I said, bro, like, you know you guys pray like what? He says, of course I know, because Jesus was a Muslim. And I was like, come on, what do you mean? He's a Christian. He said, no. How can? There's no Christian at that time. You could say in the worst case that he's a Jew, right? Because ethnically that's what they were. But there was no Christianity back then. I was like, he's right. He's right. I have to be honest. He's right. And why don't we pray like that? You don't see the priests go and making sujood. I mean, there's certain sects of Christianity that still do it. So that was, again, a huge hit. A huge doubt came on me, to the point that I actually left Christianity. And it was probably those few incidents that really made me leave Christianity.
Ketika keraguan besar semakin berada di pikirannya, sedikit demi sedikit dia menemukan kebenaran Islam. Bahkan ketika agamanya semakin ia ragukan, dia bermimpi Yesus, dan mimpi itu semakin membuat ia yakin bahwa keraguan selama ini itu tidak salah.
I had a dream about Jesus one time. It was very interesting because I was driving him and he was in the back seat and he was laying down, he was tired. And he was wearing a jalabiya, a thobe, and he was wearing running shoes like Adidas. I know, it's a weird dream. He was telling me, I'm tired, Gabriel, you know, I'm tired. And I stopped the car and all these people were coming to him. Oh, Jesus, God. And he looks at me like they're coming around the car. You know, like when there's like a famous person, and he told me, he's like, look at them. They think I'm God and I'm tired. He's I'm laying down here tired and they think I'm God. It was very vivid.
Selain itu, selain dari beberapa keraguan yang menghinggapi dirinya, ada satu hal yang sangat menyentuh hatinya. Ketika dia mendengarkan Al-Quran, hatinya sangat tersentuh. Meskipun dia tidak mengerti bahasanya, namun ia benar-benar merasakan hal yang sangat luar biasa saat mendengarkan Al-Quran.
I remember hearing the Quran for the first time, and it was just so fascinating, so attracted to it, that I don't know what it says. I have no clue, right? I don't understand Arabic at that time. But it touched me, you know, the recitation.
Ketika beberapa hal yang menghinggapi pikirannya, akhirnya ia membulatkan tekadnya untuk masuk Islam dan mengungkapkan sesuatu kepada temannya yang bernama Kamal.
I woke up one day and I was at the lowest. And in my mind, I said, what are you waiting for? You know this is the truth. I went to university and I saw my friend Kamal and I said, I need you to come to my house tonight. I said, I need your help with something. She said, are you okay? I said, you just have to come. So I said, okay, no problem, I'll come. It was in exams. I was studying with some people upstairs in my house and Kamal called me from downstairs. I'm here. I said, okay, I'm going to come down. I went downstairs. It was night and I just looked at him. I said, he said, what's wrong, bro? Are you okay? I said, I want to be a Muslim. And he said, wow, he said, I knew it. He said, I knew it. I said, what do you mean? He's like, remember that long tarawih that we prayed together? He said, in sujood, I was praying all life. This guy is looking for you. Guide him to Islam. Let him embrace Islam. And he just said, repeat after me. I already knew what I have to say. When I said my shalat, I felt that heaviness being lifted from me.
Masya Allah, semoga Gabriel bisa istiqomah dan menjadi hamba yang taat kepada Allah. Di dunia ini tidak ada yang tidak mungkin. Awalnya dia tidak percaya akan suatu hal, namun ketika dia menemukan kebenarannya, maka dia akan masuk ke dalamnya. Jangan lupa like dan subscribe untuk berlangganan video menarik lainnya. Terima kasih dan sampai jumpa di video berikutnya.